Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I got a tattoo, but today's video is going to be about how you should not want to be a trad wife at all, but more so you should not want to be a trad wife at such a young age, okay? Now, before you guys are like don't get on me in the comments or anything talking about like, oh well, some people like they find fulfillment in taking care of kids or taking care of a family and building a home, which is a good thing. That's just not the life I see for myself, but I'm not trying to say that it's not a good thing. Of course it is, but my issue is a specific video that I saw a few days ago, and I think you guys have probably seen it, but there was this girl, and she made a TikTok, and she was talking about how I'm 19 years old, I have no degree, I didn't go to college, I am a wife. I think I can play it if I can find it, but hold on, because I really hope that I can like find exactly what she says, so I'm not like making stuff up. Not making stuff up, but like misinterpreting her. Um, oh yeah, I'm a stay-at-home wife. Okay. Yeah, she says I'm 19 years old, married, no degree. It's this, and she's like, I'm exactly where I want to be. That was my issue, and that literally completely blew me, because usually whenever I see people talking about how much they want to be a trad wife or how much they want to just be a stay-at-home mom and everything, I just let that go, because it's like, that is your own life. That's the way you see your life, and obviously if that's the way that woman sees her life, that's the way she sees her life. But my only problem is how young she is. She is 19 years old, and I feel like at that age you are completely like you're sacrificing in a lot of your life and your opportunities that you can build for yourself for the sake of a marriage. And I'm not talking about like, oh, years of marriage. No, they dated for 6 weeks, and then they dated for 6 weeks and got married. And it's it like I like it seems like there's something wrong there. It doesn't, like, that kind of thing shouldn't really like click and be like, that's a good honest way of living. And nothing is wrong with having traditional values and whatnot. I don't care. Do that in your relationship, do that wherever. But like, I feel like dating someone who you do not know for that long, you honestly, you do not love that person if you've only been dating them for 6 weeks and immediately y'all got married. That doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right, and it doesn't seem like something that like either one of you could be happy about. And not to mention, the person that she's dating is like, I think 10 years older than her or something. Like, yeah, he's like 10 years older than her. Not to mention, she's like, I'm not getting a degree and I don't plan on getting one. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, I'm so serious. I I don't like telling people what to do, and I don't like telling people how to live their lives. But at this age, at 19, you are very young and you're very impressionable, and people will obviously try to tell you the way you should live and you should make your own choices, but you should also be making smart choices. You should also be doing the right thing. And this does not feel like the right thing. This does not feel like something that could work out for the rest of your life and something that you will not have regrets about. I have a bunch of regrets about so many different things, but I know well enough not to commit my life to a person after 6 weeks of dating them and completely limiting myself and not even allowing myself to have opportunities and chances of growth, as in getting or furthering my education or going to college. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand how somebody could like do that, but it's different from, like, if you have kids and stuff and you are a grown woman, a grown adult, a completely grown adult. I'm not talking about 19, because at 19, yes, you are legally an adult, but at the same time, mentally, you're still growing up. You're still learning. I'm still learning, and I'm older, but there's no way you are putting, like, you're pushing that much of a commitment after 6 weeks, and it just doesn't even, it really doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right. Plus, not to mention, after, who knows what's gonna happen? Okay, not gonna lie, who knows what's gonna happen? Because you can say all these things about how, like, you're right where you want to be, you're happy with your life, which is good, we're all rooting for you, whatever, but, like, is that it? Like, that's my question. Is that it? Like, are you, like, there's nothing else, like, other than have the kids take care of the family, there's nothing else. Like, that doesn't really sound like a good plan. You know, to have no backup plan, that doesn't sound like a good plan. Because what if you guys break up? Not hoping for it, but, like, what if you guys break up? What if you, what are you gonna do? You know? So it's like, I don't get the point of this video, but it's just something that, like, I really wanted to touch base with you guys. That, like, when making decisions and making choices, make a choice that also benefits you. Because in this case, I feel like this is only benefiting the husband. Because obviously you're dating someone younger than you and someone who is easily influential. Like, you can easily influence them and they're, like, easily persuade them because they are young. And this guy is, like, 10, I think, a few years. I will put the video, like, right here if I remember. But, yeah, I feel like in this situation, it's really only benefiting the man and not really, like, her. And even though, yes, she can say that she's happy, it doesn't seem like something that she can be happy about in the future. Do I know her? No. Am I wrong? Probably. But, like, I'm just putting my thinking cap on that, like, maybe. Sorry. Anyways, I'm just saying maybe you should at least, like, wait. Just think about it. You should at least, like, just backtrack a little bit, and then move forward with your decisions. Because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen between you guys, and it's never good to just immediately fall into something without knowing at least, like, even though you're 100% confident in a plan. I feel like it's always good to have a backup plan, and my backup plan in this case would literally be get a degree. Literally get a degree. You can still stay married, whatever, do whatever. Have a freaking degree, okay? That is the best thing you can do for yourself, especially right now, because God forbid if you guys break up or if he cheats on you or whatever, and immediately you're cut off or whatever, something happens, you need at least something to fall back on. And you should be at least smart enough to make that choice of not completely committing yourself to a person and taking care of them and, like, completely leaving your life behind and hiding it as if it's like this is the life you always wanted to live. Because it's like, I don't understand how that can be, you know, a life that somebody wants to live. I may be completely wrong. I just wanted to talk about this, but if you guys, like, you know, understand, you know, how to make good choices, please don't make this choice. If you're young, don't marry young. Don't have kids young. I'm not even kidding right now. Just don't do it. I don't have kids, but, like, just don't have kids young. So yeah, I don't know what this video was. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm tired and I'm very sleepy, so I'm gonna go. Bye.